Hi everyone, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming on to share a little project that I put together. I have been wanting for a while now to create a journal using one of these paper bags. So finally I thought, you know what, let me just sit down and see what I can come up with. And this is what I came up with. So in this book, or in this journal, I didn't use an actual digital kit, but I did use a lot of ephemera elements from, and I don't know why I always forget the name of this kit. It's Rosy Elegance. It's one of the kits that I used for my design team project from Elzebel's bookshelf. So I didn't use the pages, I just used a lot of the ephemera in it. And you'll see as we go through. All the pages are coffee dyed pages. I have vintage music paper, and I think I have some very old like that resume type paper, and I'll show you when we get there. Let me just take off this tie because it sort of covers the picture on the front, and that way I can just show it easier. So as you can see, let me just open it up. Here's the paper bag, and the paper bag originally, I didn't even measure it. It measures, so it's going to be a 9 by, I think it was 6. About 9 by 6, a little bit bigger though. So what I did on the front here, as you can see, I have some cheesecloth that's underneath this image here, and the image I backed with vintage music paper. And then this is one of the cutouts from the Rosy Elegance kit. And so I loved the image, and I wanted to use this as the cover image. And then on the bottom here, I did a little seam binding ruffle. And then I left the back plain, just so you can see the newsprint and everything. So here, I also left this open. And then inside, I tucked some little goodies here. Here's an altered guest check. It has a little card there. And then I have 2 vintage playing cards. And then those just sit in here. And also, the pocket's nice and big, so you can tuck other things in it too. So then inside of the cover, what I did, just to give the front cover a little bit more strength, I used one of the paper bags that I got from my friend Alicia. I just distressed the edges. I added, this was an element from the kit here, some scrap piece of the music sheet, another little ruffle down the bottom, and then I just put this inside, and this is one of the ephemera pieces. And then, oh, this page here is actually a sheet that I had from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. It was a note, it was like a sheet with notes. There was 2 sides, and each side had, on the top, it said notes, but I sort of like the way this went with this kit. So I used this here, and then in the back too, to make some little pockets. And then we have little ephemera there. You know, oh no, it goes like this. There we go. And this is that old, it's like, it's watermarked, and I think the watermark was 1979, but it's kind of like, it feels like a resume paper. It's sort of thicker material, very sturdy. It's really nice. And then I also added a little ruffle there. And here, this is a little stamp from the kit. I just cut out and I put there. Here's some vintage music paper. And there's a copyright on it, but it's in those, what are they, Roman numerals? No, maybe I'm not sure, but I don't know exactly what year that's from. And then this was a little cutout from the kit that I used to make a pocket. Oh, you know what? No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. I just fibbed again. It's part of this paper here, because I printed it out big on an 8.5 by 11 sheet, and then I used the 2 top spots that says notes to make actual pockets. And then some of the pictures you could see, I cut that out to make pockets. That's what I did. And then this is from, look at this one. This is really pretty. This is ephemera from the kit. And then I added another little ruffle there. And this, it looks like a pocket, but it actually isn't. It's just for decoration. It's a little collage with some of the vintage music paper. There's a little bit of cheesecloth and then a vintage button. And some more music sheet. And then, of course, I had to use my little mini punch board to make this little envelope. And these little die cuts or punches, I'm not sure what they are, if they're die cuts or punches, but they also came from my friend Alicia. So this is a little scallop punch. Here's like a label punch made with a book page, and then a little leaf. And the leaf and this is the same, was made with the same paper, so I thought that would be kind of cool just to kind of match it in. And the teeny tiny envelope has some teeny tiny ephemera in it, and it's so cute. And then that just goes back on here, and another little ruffle. And then here I have some cheesecloth under there with another vintage button, and then this opens for lots of journaling room here. And then this is the middle. I left this part blank because I thought it would be really nice, you know, if you wanted to just journal the whole thing, you could secretly journal some stuff in here. But then I didn't want to add a pocket here just so it could hold a lot of journaling and writing or pictures. It'd be a nice place also to put a picture if you had one. You know, that's an idea too. And then here I have another little vintage button with some cheesecloth under it. And these are pages that actually you can write on, kind of like a little notepad. And then of course you can journal on that spot under there too. And then we have another ribbon. And here I made another little envelope with my little envelope punch board. And let me just see if I can, well, I'll just use that to hold the page. This was actually a ticket I had in my stash from, I want to say, Artie Mays. It looks like the dragonfly kit that I have. I just have some lace in the background with some pattern paper under that. And then this as well, it holds some little ephemera pieces in there. And like I say with every one of my journals, I do like to put a lot of little tags and cutouts in the envelopes and tuck spots, and then leave a lot of pages blank, because then you can add your own tuck spots if you want, or your own little flips, your own little whatever you want. But I want to also include the tools to do so, and that's why I do like to leave a lot of pages blank. Well, I do it for two reasons. First of all, I am an avid journaler, so I like to have lots and lots of blank spaces to journal in. But also, you can take the little cutouts that I put scattered throughout the journals and use those if you want to make more pockets or tuck spots. So, and I think I've explained that before, but I don't know. I like to repeat myself over and over. I have no idea why. And here is another one of her cutouts. Or am I completely fibbing again? If it's, I don't think actually, I think this is one cutout from the 8.5 by 11 sheet that I printed out. But I glued it down so you could almost title it if you wanted, or put dates or whatever. Another little fabric ruffle. Not fabric. I don't know why I'm losing my words, but you know what kind of ruffle that is. This type of ruffle, the Sari silk ribbon. There we go. And then we have some more little ephemera pieces there. And the music sheet paper. And here is one of her cutouts. I love these little cutouts, so they're like little envelopes, but they make the best little tuck spots. So I made a little tuck spot there. And then here's the other side of the notes. And I love this bingo card. Love that. That and this are my faves. My absolute faves. And those get tucked in there. And the nice thing about this too, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but there are lines here, so you could really journal on these little pockets as well. Here's the end, and then I opened up the bottom, and I stuck in some bigger journaling cards. So again, you can use them as journaling cards, or you can use them as tuck spots, whatever you decide. So that is my little cutie. These were really fun. I mean, I thought it'd be a little bit easier to make, but they really aren't. They're exactly how you make the other ones. But I really liked it. And I do have different size bags too. I have some that are a little bit smaller and then a little bit smaller than that. So, I mean, eventually maybe I can make, you know, smaller journals. But this is my first attempt and I really like the way it came out. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you are interested, it is available, cat got my tongue, in my Etsy shop, and I will leave all the information and the links below. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.